All right, so the question says for each part below, decide if the triangles are similar. So if they are similar, so we need to figure out if they're similar. If they are similar, use the properties of similarity to solve for x, then solve for x if it's possible. And then if they are not similar, explain why not. Now we have these two triangles, and if we want to know they are similar, we have to look for three things. Either one, angle, two angles from each triangle congruent to two angles from the other triangle. 12, side angle side theorem. So you need to have proportionality for two sides and angle between congruent. And the third one, side. So all three sides are proportional. So you can write proportionality like this for all three of them. If you have that proportionality, you can say that triangles are similar. In this case, it's the first one, angle. Why? Because you know this angle is congruent to that angle, they're verticals. So vertical. The vertical angles are congruent. And then second one, see, they told you these are parallel. Those are the signs for parallel. These two segments or sides are parallel together. So if you have two parallel lines, so I'll draw that here. So like that, two lines are parallel like this. And if you have a transversal like that, it cuts these angles congruent. They're called alternative interior angles. These two like that, congruent. These two are congruent together again, alternative interior angles. So that's what we have here. We have this congruent to this. And same thing, we can apply same logic to say that this is congruent to this, because this is also transversal. And this was transversal. So we can prove all three angles are congruent, but we just need two of them. So basically, we know that they are similar, and that's the reason, because of angle, right? Since they are similar now, we can write the proportionality. So proportionality, we just need how many? We have this. So let me see what we have. Okay, I missed one of them. So here we have 8 over here. So x is unknown. I'm going to put the left triangle numerator, all the measurement of left triangle numerator. So x, and then what? 8. Which one is corresponding to the x? That's easy one, right across, which is the other one, which is this 8. And which one is corresponding to this 8? So I'm going to put them in the same color if you watch them later on YouTube. So this x, this is corresponding to that 8, so x over 8. And we have this. I want to know which one, either 4 or 6. Which one of these corresponding to 8? That's the tricky part, to figure out which one of those is corresponding to 8. This 8. This is how you do. You find the angles. This angle is corresponding to that angle, and this angle, you have them. So you pick segment between these two angles from the other triangle. So angles are these two. The segment is going to be 6. It's not this, right? There's nothing to do with the angles over here. So this, I'll put different color. This angle corresponding to this angle, and these two are same, congruent. Therefore, 6. This is 6 is corresponding to 8. So it's going to be 8 over 6. Now to solve for x, cross multiply and solve it. X times 6 is 6x, equal to 8 times x, 64. Divide by 6, divide by 6. So x is equal to 64 over 6, which if you want to convert it into mixed number, how many 6s and 60? 10 of them. Remainder is 4, right? 4 over 6. That's same as 10, and if you divide it, simplify it, 4 6 is going to be 2/3. They're both divisible by 2. And if you want to change it to decimal, that's same as 2/3 is 6.6 bar, like that, repeating. X equals, so all of these can be the answer. This and this. All right.